everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've been getting so many comments asking me about my skincare routine. I've made a lot of videos that kind of contain parts of it, but I thought since I've had so many people asking me for my skincare routine that I would show you. And I've got like a nice pimple popping up right here. Not wearing any makeup, and I don't even know. I just wanted to not wear makeup for this video. We're going to go through all of the different products I use. I honestly don't use very many. I'm not one of those people who has like 10 different things that I do, 5 in the morning and 7 at night. Like, I try to keep it as simplistic as possible. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through my skincare routine from nighttime to morning. Let's go ahead and get on into it. So the first one is this Biore Unclogging Scrub, and I've used this as my face wash since freshman year of high school. I also used the baking soda one of this. I personally liked this one better. Not really sure why, because I can't remember the other one because I just haven't used it for so long. I really do feel like my skin is nice and clean after it. It has those beads. So if you have more sensitive skin, maybe not for you, but I personally love the effect of like it scrubbing everything out of my face. So one tip that goes along with washing your face, this also doubles as my makeup remover, so I don't use any wipes or any serums or any waters to like get my makeup off. This works perfectly because I don't use a ton of makeup as it is. It just works to get like mascara off. I really like it. I'd recommend it to anybody who is looking for a good face wash. After I wash my face, I'll come back into my room and I'll put on my Curology. I use like the classic Curology, so this is just the prescribed face product that I use. So if you don't know about Curology, it's amazing. If you want to learn more about it, if you watch my 9 p.m. night routine, it's actually sponsored by Curology, so I go into a lot of depth talking about the process of how to use Curology and how to sign up and everything, and I have a link in the description of that so you can go get it through there. I'll leave a tag up here to that video so you can watch that at the end and just go figure out more about Curology. Anyway, just to kind of sum it up, I have a dermatology provider and they will look at pictures of my skin and prescribe me with what's in my personal potion here. So I've been using Curology every single night. Literally, I can probably count on 1 or 2 hands in the past 3 years that I have not used this. I'm very regimental with my skincare. I don't really miss very many days at all. I love it, I've used it, and I know that this helped my skin so much. I like didn't have any acne until I was like 14, and then I just started getting some acne, and then I think the summer of when I was 15, my skin got really bad. Like on my chin, there were just like red dots everywhere, and like my forehead broke out in like little pimples, and I'm like, where did this come from? Like, I've never really had this big of an issue before, and I was getting really self-conscious. So I looked up a bunch of skincare products, and Curology was one video that I actually found on YouTube that I just liked the idea of it. So I tried the free trial, it helped me out, and I've used it ever since. So I definitely recommend this. Again, go check out that other video. I talk more in depth about it, and there's the link that you can go get your own Curology from. This is what I do at night. And then after that, I use Aquaphor. I first learned about Aquaphor as like a lip product from Hannah Maloche. She uses it all the time. Just as reference, I could never tell what size she got when I was trying to buy it. So this is like it's about the size of my hand, and I got this last summer and it's still like pretty much full. So it's the most bang for your buck. It makes my lips feel so smooth. I definitely would recommend this over other chapstick products. I've used a lot of lip products and I have not fallen in love with any of them as much as I have fallen in love with Aquaphor. So I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a good lip product. So that's what I do for the nighttime. Just those 3 products, or those 2 face products, and then I put on some like Aquaphor chapstick. And after that, I go to sleep. So in the morning, I'll get up and I'll work out. I wear retainers at night, so I take those out right when I wake up and brush my teeth. And then I'll just, if my face is feeling kind of oily, I'll just rinse it with some water because I'm just gonna go and sweat. So I'm not gonna waste face wash to like wash my face, sweat, and then wash my face again. So when I take a shower, I'll just bring this in the shower and wash my face in the shower. And I honestly will like wash my face down my neck and on my shoulders. So it kind of just gets like the danger zone, if you know what I mean. So I use that. And then for moisturizer, I actually had a different moisturizer. If you go back to my old skincare video, the moisturizer that I used back then was like huge. It was in like a huge tub, and it was like a cream consistency, and I really liked that one. I hadn't tried very many moisturizers, but looking back, I really did like that one. But now they don't sell it anymore, so I went back looking for it, and I'm like, dang it, they don't even have it anymore, because I just had that one for so long. The same product name was this, and this is not what it looked like when I had it last, and it's like a gel instead of a cream, and I honestly do like this one. The only thing is that they're like the same price, and that one seriously like was ginormous, and this one is so tiny, and I've already used half of it, and I didn't get this that long ago, so that's kind of irritating because they're like ripping off some money off of me. This is the one I've been using. It's the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue, and I do really like the gel consistency. There are like 3 different ones, but I like the moisture because my skin is a little bit dry, especially when I like wash my face and then wait a minute, then it's like it gets dry. So I like using this, and this is what I use right before I do my makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the kind of like makeup that I do every day, just kind of the products I use, just so you can get an idea of what my skin is taking on during the day. I got like 3 things out. Okay, so if this is literally like only if I'm going to dances or something like major where I'm like really trying to do my makeup, you know, I use BB cream. And that's just because honestly I don't need a lot of coverage because I don't really have that much acne. On the daily basis, I don't use really any kind of face makeup. I don't even use concealer. I actually don't even own concealer because I feel like I've come to the point when I do have acne like this. Earlier on in my skincare journey, I would have tried everything to cover it up. If I do get acne, I usually end up getting it around like my mouth, which is the worst. I think that personally to me like is just the worst place to get it. For a long time, if it would be like around here, I would just like cover it up with makeup. But you know, it just rubs off and it's all crusty and just looks disgusting. So some point along the journey, I was just like, I'm done with this. Who cares if you cannot, it doesn't matter if I try to cover it up. People still know that I have acne right there. So I just came to the point where I was like, I just decided, you know what? Who cares? Yeah, I have acne there. Get over it. And that really has made me feel more comfortable when I do get pimples and acne, that, you know, it's just for a short time, and once it goes away, then it's good and I'm good again. So I do also, like, if this pimple, for example, comes to a head, I do pop it because that's just disgusting to me. Like, I can't handle like having pus, a white pus thing on my zit. Like, that's so gross. I just have to pop it. I can't stand it. So I do pop my pimples, and then I wash my face, and then I put on Curology, and usually it helps solve the problem. So back to the makeup, I use this sometimes. Don't use concealer, but on the daily basis, like if I was going to do my makeup for this video, which I didn't, but if I was going to, then I'd wash my face. Once I am done washing my face, I'll put on my moisturizer, and then after that's kind of set in, then I'll use my Hannah Meloche palette. And I just love this palette because it's so light, and that's pretty much what I want with my makeup. I just want a very light makeup. I'll do just blush, and then I'll do the bronzer, and then I'll do the highlighter, and then usually I'll do this on my eye, and then I will also do this on my eye, and this is just like a powder, but I don't actually put any powder on my face unless I use this, which I don't, so I don't put it on my face. I get so many questions about my mascara, so I just, you know, wanted to, what am I doing with my hair? Oh my gosh. Also, my dad has still not fixed my hair, so it's still jacked up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch this video. As a kid, I would go through like 17 different mascaras, like try each one, buy a new one, like that was my thing. If there were mascaras on sale, you best believe I was gonna buy it. So I finally just, I don't even know how I even came upon this one. I don't know, I just tried it out one time, loved it. It is so good. I love the applicator. I think that's the big thing. All the plastic applicators that are like so finicky, so annoying. Literally, I can't even stand that. So this is what the applicator looks like. It's got a nice base, and then it's just a plain applicator. So it, you know, holds up when you're rubbing it on there, and it's great. So the Carbon Black is what I use. This had any in it, but the other one is just the original, and this is the one I'm using right now. Even though it's like pretty old, I just don't want to spend money right now. And there's a pandemic going on, you know, so I don't want to leave my house to go get mascara that I'm like putting on just for myself. So then to top off my makeup, I will just go in with the Aquaphor on my lips. I hope that answered all of your questions, you guys. If you have any more questions, you can leave them down below and I'll try to answer them. I have videos that I'm planning on that I think you guys will really enjoy. It's just that I need to get school done and then I can focus on those. So get ready. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so that you guys are notified every time I upload. In case you're wondering, I upload every Friday at 5 p.m. Alright guys, I love you so much and I'll see you next week's video. Bye!